So how I decided to do A3 and the lab report was by trying to find a topic first to um, talk about, and that would be easy enough to cross into different subjects. And so I chose the Cold War era because it fits SOLs, as well as it fits art by using propaganda posters during the time, and English, as there are plenty of books that talk about how it felt to be during that time, especially in historical fiction books, that would make it interesting for maybe it be more interesting for and easier for the students to digest, as it's not just straight history. And then the third part of the project, which would be history, is used to just wrap up everything and be kind of the main focus of the whole project. So when creating this project, the three components are a propaganda poster, a slogan that the students have to make, as well as a speech. And this helps wrap in the other two, such as ELA and art. And then instead of it being Americans versus the Slavic people or Eastern Europeans, I changed it to be pancakes versus waffles, as it might be a little easier for students to then write more persuasively for their speeches, and also to take some references from historical speeches during the Cold War about these people. So what would have been really helpful to just find out and get more in general is how like other teachers teach the specific area of time, and especially if they are going to do a project such as this. I found it not too challenging, but there was a bit of difficulty there trying to find a way to present the information and also make sure that it is still it's not taken too lightly or too seriously, and that the students would be able to find it entertaining to actually do the project, and not such a boring piece of their time. As for the assessments, the first is more of a formative quiz. As for the grading, I put in A3 that I would grade it, but even if I didn't, I could just use it as a benchmark for what I might need to go over before I start talking them into the project. And then the second assessment would be a summative test, which kind of goes over everything we had talked about in the unit, as well as going over a little bit of what happened during the projects and that kind of stuff. So then students, have to pay attention to their peers' projects and their discussions on it. So